Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, IT Square, Imperfect Talents, Imperfect Thoughts. This will be the discussion-based video. The discussion-based video is a plethora of things. It's going to be on social issues, it's going to be on movies, it's going to be on a dog if I feel like talking about it. It's just going to be an array of things, nothing specific. I just want to get the world talking and to open up their minds to a lot of things. So I'm trying to do these discussion based videos as they come and as I see fit. I do encourage a lot of feedback, a lot of comments. I don't care if it's negative comments. I don't care if you don't agree. I don't care if you even didn't like the video. Just make a comment. Do a response video. Do a review. Just do whatever you feel the need to do to respond to the video. I just like conversation and to get people to thinking. It's an awesome thing, and that's what I want this channel to be about is responses and people opinions and people opening up to see other people's opinions even if they don't agree with them. Which brings me to my first YouTube discussion video, which is on a hot topic a lot of people don't understand. They're too ignorant to understand, they're too ignorant to ask, they're even too ignorant to research the topic itself. This wasn't going to be my first discussion based video. It's going to be a little more sensitive. And I guess this is a sensitive topic as well, but my other video, which I would do at a later date, was going to be a little different than this one. But since this topic is new and this topic is going on right now and a lot of people don't agree with it, I thought I should talk about it, especially since I'm kind of involved in it. Uh, if you haven't figured out what topic I'm talking about, I am talking about marriage equality. The marriage equality bill have sparked a lot of interest. It has sparked a lot of debate, and it has sparked a lot of controversy. Thank you, America, for giving all 50 states the right to marry people in the LGBT community, because it's been a long time coming, and these people wanted it. I wanted it. I'm excited for these people who are out there getting married on the basis of their love. But honestly, marriage equality is bigger than what everybody assumes it to be. A lot of the comments I've been seeing on Facebook is, oh, I'm not homophobe, but I don't agree with, oh, I'm not homophobe, but gay people shouldn't. Oh, I'm not homophobe, but God said, and honestly, you are a homophobe. I'm sorry to say. If you ever have to start off your sentence or your statement with, oh, I'm not something, then you're more than likely are. Whatever you say you're not, or whatever you're about to say you're not. Just like if a white person was going to say, oh, I'm not racist, but all black people, yeah, he's pretty much racist, and that's what it comes down to. But nobody's judging you for being a homophobe. Everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their own, ideas. But the reason I want to talk about this topic is because a lot of people believe that marriage is based upon religion. To each his own. I don't think it's based on religion. Honestly, I think marriage is nothing but a business, especially for heterosexual people. Usually somebody can't pay their end of the rent, so they get married to help somebody help them out, and that's why 50% of the marriages end in divorce. And now, anyway, but for gay people, it's bigger than that. Of course, because you can honestly share your money. You can honestly call yourself a husband or a wife without a piece of paper or without the state recognizing it. So for gay people, it's bigger than that. For heterosexuals to be able to get married, they share a lot of things. Of course, gay people can't have kids on their own. They either have to adopt or they have to have like a third party of some sort. But whoever decides to have that child or to be that biological parent for that child, the person they're with can adopt that child, which sucks for that child, because if that person they're with has the better benefits, has the better job, that child won't be provided for properly, because before the marriage equality bill was passed, that person was not allowed to adopt that child or to put that child on their insurance because the states didn't recognize it. So marriage equality for the gay and lesbian and the bi and the transgender community is just that. It's the benefits that come along with being married, like being able to adopt someone's child, or being able to adopt, period, being able to go see your spouse or your significant other in the hospital when they're injured or when they're sick, and not being just somebody's friend or being somebody off the street. It's also being able to, be a beneficiary on their health insurance or their life insurance. It's also being able to have that health insurance or shared health insurance. It's more than what people think. It's not about the religious ceremony that comes with it, because honestly, you can do that anyway without even having a piece of paper. So I don't get why people would even think that, or why people even assume that. Like, I know a lot of a lot of heterosexuals who've been together for over 10 years and never been married, but guess what? Their loyalty and their trust and their communication still makes them a family and makes them more than a husband and wife, because that's what they have. That's the bond they have. That's the connection they have. That's the chemistry they have. That's a lot. That goes for the people who's been in the closet before, now, like the couples that's been together for 20 years and they're homosexual or they're lesbian or they're gay, but they never been married, but they're still together without the piece of paper, without, the title. I mean, they know what they are to each other, so it doesn't matter what the world knows or who else knows. So that's why it's bigger than the religious piece that y'all put in it. And I think it's really messed up that y'all keep saying that everybody that's about to get married is going to hell or is finna destroy America. How is that even possible? Like, I don't understand. Like, that just don't make sense, because what does that have to do with America, somebody getting married? Nothing. If you think marriage is all about procreation, then what about the people who can't have babies? Then they shouldn't get married because they, their uterus isn't working correctly or their sperm count is very low. That just sounds really ignorant. You need to think before you speak. Sorry, I'm just being real. What about atheists? People who don't even believe in God, they still get married all the time. So you can't just just judge the gay people or anybody for that matter because of what they want to do and how they feel. You can't change how someone feels. And you can't just pick and choose whatever sins you want to out of the Bible because it sees fit to your life. Did nobody pick and choose the part where they say adultery and you can't be sleeping with other people, man, or anybody else's girlfriend? You can't, we didn't pick the part where it says don't have babies before marriage, did we? No, we didn't. And we ain't judging you for it either, but you seem to want to pick the ones that don't see fit for yourself. And you can't do that. Sorry. I don't know who made you God. And if you didn't know why marriage equality was so big for the LGBT community, now you know. And whether you accept it or not, who cares? Because I don't. Because if I find somebody to get married to, I will. And I won't be thinking about either one of y'all. But I thought y'all should know because I didn't want y'all to be ignorant any longer. Or make ignorant comments any longer. And, and you judging these people. And these people are up and coming people. There are a lot of lesbian, gays, bis, transgenders who are very successful. So these people can be having your job in the future and you're judging them. So what you gonna do? Be poor all your life because you don't want to work with a girl who got a wife or a man who got a husband? You are ignorant if that's the case. God bless your soul and everything you stand for. But love yourself and love the people around you. That's the one thing that I did get from the Bible and I actually agree with is love thy neighbor. Because nobody's really perfect and you got to give everybody a chance whether you don't agree with their beliefs or not. Everybody have a blessed night. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you comment. I hope you share. Just do whatever you can. I promise I won't leave you hanging for a long time again, but thank you for watching IT Squared, and I hope you enjoy this movement because it's going to be a big one. Peace.